What is going on, seashell addicts? I got a couple hours before I got a photo shoot, so I decided I would do some geocaching. And there's this nice regular sized one that I haven't gotten to yet that welcomes tourists to Orange Beach, Alabama, which is pretty cool. So I think I found the cache. I'm going to show you guys what it is. And I got a new bag of some cool things to put in there. Some shells, barnacles, quartz crystals, you name it, it's in this bag. And yeah, we're gonna trade out and see what's in the this is a regular size geocache, so check it out. All right, you guys gotta be careful, gotta watch for snakes. They're definitely a possibility, but the geocache is right there, that little coffee mug. So we'll open it up, see what's inside, and do some trading. So I opened the cache and there's nothing really in there that I want per se, and the logbook was pretty soaked, but I was able to sign the log. So I got my signage there, but we're still gonna add some cool things to this cache because I just think it needs some cool stuff. So I think I'm gonna add an olive shell right here and a nice quartz cluster into the cache. I've added my olive shell and quartz cluster in there. We'll put the top back on and we will go and put it back where we found it, which was right there. Very cool. Cool little find. What's going on, guys? I am just finishing up a beautiful beach day, Memorial Day weekend. I'm here at the Gulf State Park, the Pavilion. It's a beautiful place to come and relax at the beach. And there's a couple geocaches here that I want to go and see if I can find. The first one's called Sunset, and it's got a difficulty of 4.5, but the hint may help me. It says the hint was popular music magazine, and I'm thinking Rolling Stones, so I'm guessing with the difficulty of 4.5 that I'm probably looking for either a real stone with a geocache attached to it or a fake stone. So we're gonna head over to that spot, see if we can find it. Alrighty guys, I'm at the ground zero and we're looking around here, and I think that's it right there. Let's see, this does not look like a real rock. So let's see if it's... Oh, look at that. Alright, we found the cache, and it looks super wet and grimy, so I guess I'll take it back to the car, take the old log out, put a new log in, replace it, and there you go. But yeah, that's really cool. Sweet. Fake rock. Alright guys, so I finally got the old logs out. They are super duper soaked. So we're gonna go ahead and toss these out, put a new log in. I'll probably put a nice little quartz crystal in there. I'm gonna sign the log, and then we'll put it back where we found it. So that rock cache was pretty cool. The next one is somewhere behind me here. It's called Beach Mouse. So what I'm guessing is, based on the coordinates, is that it is somewhere located underneath the boardwalk here, and it's a small container. So let's go see if we can find it. All right. Looking around here, and found the cache. There it is. This is why it's called Beach Mouse. There's the cache with the log inside. That is super creative, super cool. Yeah, we'll take it back to the car, sign the log, and then bring it back and put it back where we found it. So this is such a creative geocache. There's a little rubber mouse and the logs inside there. The log's actually really dry, surprisingly. So we'll go ahead and sign the log and then put it back where we found it. But that's a super cool geocache. I have 888 finds on the app, and my goal is to get to 900 today. So we're hopefully gonna find 12 geocaches to get me to that mark, but also I am hiding my own geocache. And this is more than just a container. It's actually a maze container. So you have to lift up and solve the maze to open the container and access the cache. And I'll kind of give you guys an example of what I mean here in a second. So you have to swivel, so you pull up on it and you have to swivel it around until you find a hole. And then you just keep doing that until you get the entire cache open. And I actually had a little bit of a difficult time putting this together, so we'll just kind of leave it where it's at and let the first person find it. Also, you always try to put a cool prize in the cache for the first to find. So there's a variety of shark teeth, crystals, or seashells that they can choose from when they're the first to find. But there's a little planner over here in front of my friends Coastal Cryo, which are a sponsor of my channel. So if you're in the area, make sure to go check them out. They help with inflammation, arthritis, joint pain, fibromyalgia, fibro something, and then natural healing. Lots of cool options in there. So if you're local to the area, Foley Gulf Shores, Orange Beach, make sure to come out and check out Coastal Cryo. But what I'm going to do, guys, is go ahead and put this in the planner and then let the people inside know that I hit a geocache at their location, which the owners already know, just the employees probably don't. So let's go ahead and hide this real quick, and then we'll be going on our geocaching adventure today. Glad to have you guys with me. All right, guys, at the first geocaching location of the day. It's a micro cache. It says it's pretty easy, so let's go see if we can find it. Sign the log, put it back, and head on to the next one. But you guys can't guess where this one's at. Pretty sure it's in there. All right, we found number 889 under the lamppost down there. Not surprising. We'll put it back, and we'll be on to the next one. Alright guys, we're at our next geocache, and I believe it is somewhere in this tree. It's a micro, so let's go see if we can find it. Alright. There it is, guys, right in between the crevice of the tree. Oh, look at that cute little caterpillar. Just kind of nesting there as well. So this one hasn't been found in a while, so there could be a spider on it, because we all know I love spiders. And we'll just throw it on the ground there in case there's any spiders. Oh yeah, there could definitely be some spiders on this thing. So I'm just gonna rub. Kind of scared to open this up, so, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it my best effort here. Got my phone nestled up nicely in the tree. We're gonna have to go ahead and open up the cache and see what's inside. There it is. Right there. Go ahead and sign the log and put it back where we found it. We'll go on to the next cache and probably explain to that police officer in the background what exactly I'm doing. And there's a piece of gum inside, but I don't think I'm gonna eat that. Alright, putting it back in, and now I'm gonna go get questioned by the officer. So a little funny story. Actually, when I first started geocaching, it was me and my buddy Dylan, and we were looking feverishly through this bush for this geocache, and somebody called the cops on us and literally told these guys that there were two strange men searching the bush at Walmart. We had like 3 cop cars show up, and we had to explain to them what we were doing, and the cops were nice enough to actually help us find the cache. They actually found it before we did. So sometimes police officers show up, but most likely or not, because of how long geocaching has existed, most of them know what we're doing. Alrighty guys, we're at our next spot. It's at WHEP 1310 radio, Baldwin Radio, AM probably, 13, yeah, it's because I used to work in radio. There's a geocache just down here, pretty easy one they said to find. So let's go see if we can find it, guys. You never know where geocaching is going to take you. That's the cool thing about it. You can learn more about your community and where things are at. I had no idea that this radio station was here, so let's go find the cache. Based on the hint, it's called metal, or the hint is metal. I'm going to guess that it's either going to be somewhere on this box here, or it might be down there. So let's investigate this metal box and see if we can find it. Alrighty guys, there it is. It's that little key holder right there. And wouldn't you know, it's right next to a spider web. Lovely. You all know that I love spider webs. So here we go. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna go sign this in the car, and then we'll come back and put it back where we found it. All right, we're gonna put it back where we found it. Very cool. On to the next cache. Also, this is number 891. All right, guys, we're on our next geocache. I believe it's on this billboard here. Always fun to walk through tall grass. Not sure if there's snakes or not in sandals, but that's my fault for wearing sandals. So we're looking for a micro, and the hint is that it's magnetic, so it's definitely not on this wooden sign, but definitely somewhere on that billboard there. So let's go see if we can find it. So I ended up finding the cache, but also ended up finding a snake, and I had sandals on, and I really don't want to go to the hospital today. So I signed the log really quickly, put it back where I found it, and now we're going on to our next one. So kind of a fun fact about where we're at right now for our next geocache. We were at the Summerdale, Alabama post office, and believe it or not, I used to work here. This was my first official job when I moved to Southern Alabama. So pretty cool. I spent about 6 months there delivering mail, and apparently there's a geocache here, and I think I've already seen it, so I'm gonna let you guys see what it is, and it's actually pretty creative. Alright guys, look what's up in the tree. Oh no, it looks like somebody lost their flashlight. Pretty sure this might be the geocache, because nobody just leaves a flashlight randomly in a tree. So let's go ahead and unscrew it real quick. And oh, that fell down. And look inside, and there is the log. That is a very unique geocache, an empty flashlight. Very cool. Well, we'll sign the log and we'll keep on going on our adventure. Alright guys, we're at our next series of caches, and believe it or not, we're at Walmart. Walmart has 3 caches here. So we'll see if we can find them. The first one is up here, and it's called Wally, Where Did the Road Go? So we're gonna see if we can find it. It's a micro cache, and yeah, we're looking for a bison tube, I believe. So let's see if we can find it. Walk around back, and you guys can see the bison tube just sticking out there. So we'll go around the other way so we don't have to walk through these bushes. I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. We'll try to be really secretive about it. People are gonna freak out about this. Here we go. Check it out, guys. There's our first of 3 geocaches. We'll go ahead and sign the log here and put it back where we found it and go on to number 2. I was about to DNF this one because I just do not enjoy sticking my hands in places where they don't belong. But I did end up finding the second cache here at Walmart. And if you guys can't tell, it's right there. So we'll go ahead and pick it out, sign the log, put it back where we found it, and move on to the next one. Also, just for an update, this is number 895, so we are 5 geocaches away from my goal of 900. So 5 more to go, guys, to get to 900, which is an awesome achievement for me. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to putting my hand in this bush. Alright guys, we're at the last of the 3 series, and the hint was magnetic, so I knew I was supposed to be looking on the guardrail, because the guardrail is made of metal. So we got our last magnetic case. We'll go ahead and open it up inside the car real quick, sign the log, and leave something cool behind, because you can leave things in these magnetic key holders. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh my gosh, that thing's on there. Woo! Alright. Hey guys, just opened up the cache, and inside the little domino. I'm not sure what this is. This is I don't know, some sort of pottery with some sort of coordinates or something on it. Not a trackable. I would know what a trackable is, but that's interesting. We got our logbook. We got a penny. We got a fun size potato chips. Interesting. Let's see what we can trade out with there. We'll go ahead and put a piece of fossilized turtle shell, and I will take the domino. All right, and then I'll sign the log, put it back where we found it, and then that is number 896. So we're gonna head to another cache that I have already on site for 897. Alrighty guys, we're at our next geocaching location, and we are here at LA Catering barbecue place. They used to deliver mail here all the time. Their food is absolutely fantastic. So if you guys come down this way to a vacation, it is worth the trip up here to LA's barbecue. They got their own brick and mortar store right there, and then they've got a catering option as well. So definitely check that out. But we're here for the geocache, and I think I see it. I'm gonna show you guys where it's at, and we're gonna sign the log and fill it out. So at first I thought it was going to be down there underneath the stone, but as I looked up in here, there's the cache right there, right up there, kind of tucked in underneath the wood pit. So let's go ahead and grab the cache, sign the log, and keep on going. So I love finding geocaches that are this size. The micro ones are fun and all, but they kind of get old after a while because you can't really like trade anything out or leave anything. So let's kind of open this up and see what's inside. Does it open up on both sides? No, just this side. It's kind of hard to do this with one hand, so let's see here. All right, I'll open it up here in a second, bring you guys right back. All right, I opened the cache. There's some earrings in there, there's some quarters, some beads, and then the log book is right here. So we'll go ahead and sign the log, and I think I'm going to take the quarters and I'm going to replace them with some quartz crystals. I think that's a fair trade. So this is number 897, so 3 more to go, guys. Alright guys, we're at our next geocache. This one's called the March of the Penguins, and it's a series cache. And basically what happens is the guy that's hiding these caches is hiding all of them on these Twice the Ice house machines, and they're very easy to find. I'll show you guys where this cache is at. Always look for electrical boxes, and right underneath it is the geocache. So we'll go ahead and sign the log, put it back where we found it, and this is number 898. We got 2 more geocaches to go. Alright guys, gotta take a quick break. So I gotta go back to my house and charge my phone. Phone's about to die again. Yeah, so I gotta do that. I gotta let the girls out. We got 2 more geocaches to go to get to number 900. So I never ended up making it back out of my house yesterday, so we still got 2 more caches to go find for me to get 900. I can't upload this video until I get 900 caches, but in a hindsight, I think all things worked out for a reason. I just finished my first trackable. These are Sand Marcus trackables, trackable on geocaching.com. I already had this one activated off the first. I only had 50 of these made, and this is the first one activated from that bunch. But if you guys are interested in buying and supporting the channel, your own geocaching trackable, you can find more information about that in the description below. You can buy it on eBay, or if you want to avoid all those eBay fees that they take out, you can just send me $10 to my Venmo, which is also in the link below. But if you send it Venmo wise, just make sure to add your address, otherwise I can't get it to you. So, but yeah, these are really cool little trackables that I had made, and I had 50 of them made, so limited edition. So make sure to check those out, and I appreciate the support of my channel. All right, enough about this. Let's go geocaching. Alright guys, we're at 899 geocaches. We're at ground zero here, and always, I know a tip I gave you guys before was always look for the thing that doesn't belong. And there is an electrical socket attached to a wooden pole. So my first instinct was that does not belong. And here's the unfortunate thing, guys. When I open up the socket, because I've seen something like this before, there's nothing inside. So it looks like the logbook must have fallen out, but that's okay. I always have replacement logs and baggies just in case the geocache has something that's missing. So I've already signed the log, I'm gonna put this log back in this geocache, and then on the app I'm gonna let them know that, hey, I replaced the log, everything's good to go. People should be able to find it pretty easily now. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put this back in there and head on to hopefully our 900th find. Guys, I also wanted to note that I'm gonna drop my Trackable off here at this geocache so that it can start its journey. And what you do is you put the Trackable in the geocache, then you go on the app, and then you hit the write a note or log, and then you let them know that you dropped the Trackable in the geocache. So we'll go ahead and do that right now. All right, it's in there. There we go. So I've made it to ground zero for my 900th cache, hopefully my 900th find. This one's personal for me. We're here at Kitty's Cafe in Gulf Shores, Alabama, and I have not found this geocache in the 3 years that I've been searching for it since I started geocaching down here in Alabama. I got a significant hint from the owner of the cache. It says it is here. This cache has not been found in over a year. No one's found this geocache. So we're gonna head to where I think it might be based on the hint that I was given, and hopefully I can mark this as a unsmiley face to a smiley face and get my 900th cache. So let's go see if we can find it. Well, I looked and I looked and I looked. I just can't find it. So this one has been stumping me for 3 years now, and the owner says it's here, but I mean, I don't see it. I thoroughly looked through these bushes for what they told me I was looking for, and I don't see it. So the owner's literally gonna have to take me to this cache and show me where it's at, because I'm getting frustrated. So all right, so we gotta go find a different cache for my 900th geocache. All right, so I've been to 2 geocaches after my 899th find, and I am on a do not find streak. So yeah, maybe I'm not meant to find 900 geocaches today. We're gonna try one more geocache, and if I don't find that one, then this video is not meant to be 900. We'll just have to do it the next video. So one more shot. Wish me the best of luck. Well guys, I got some good news and some bad news. The bad news is I don't have to geocache anymore for the day. I found my 900th geocache. Awesome. And this was actually a DNF. I've had this as a DNF for 2 years, and now we can flip it from a blue face to a yellow smiley face. We'll go ahead and sign the log, put a little crystal inside, log my 900th cache, and man, what an accomplishment to get to 900. And the next goal is to get to 1,000. So thanks so much guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next week for another adventure. Stay safe, friends.